Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now we are experiencing power blackout. That's why you see our video might not be that much clear, but we have to do this. Our focus is still on the by-election, just trying to analyze the results that has been able to come out. The focus now is on the ODM side. ODM had several candidates in this by-election, and if you look at the result that we've been able to get, you are going to realize one thing. The reality is that in this country, UDA has more members of parliament, then followed by ODM party. I'm not talking about coalitions, I'm talking about specific political parties. So that is the reality of issues. UDA, then ODM follow, and others come in. And so, after the several by-elections that we had, we came to understand that ODM had interest in these by-elections, UDA had interest, and Ruto's interest also was there as an individual. And the major actually focus was on the parliamentary seats and the senatorial seats, which was one. So when you look on how the voting pattern went, UDA managed to get 3 seats in the by-election. ODM also equally managed to get 3. Those are parliamentary seats, so they were equal. Then senatorial seat was being contested in Baringo. Of course, UDA got it. There is something Ruto shared that I would want us to go through it, then we will be giving our views in this video. This is what he posted after IEBC finalizing the results. He actually took the image of all the individuals who won these elections, especially tukisema broad base. This is what he said. Congratulations, David Ndakwa Malava, Leonard Wamudende, Mbere North, Ahmed Hassan, Banisa, Vincent Chemitei, Baringo, Moses Omondi, Ugunja, Harrison Kombe, Magarini, and Boyd Were Kaspul for your deserved win. Your victory is a powerful reminder to us that we are bigger and better as a country when we are united. So he shared their images there as he celebrated that win. Why is Ruto celebrating ODM? That's my first question. And secondly, what is his interest actually? As far as the status of ODM now and going forward. We had talked about this, but I'm going to repeat it because, again, ODM has proved that they are still strong. Now, before we go deep in the discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, at first place, I said that President William Ruto is more interested in working with ODM. But he's not interested in working with ODM at a state or position of strength. He wants to work with ODM when it has been cut into size, a manageable size. Not a strong ODM. But yes, by every means, he wants to work with ODM. But a weak ODM. Not from a position of strength. That is the reason why he's celebrating, why he wants to work with the ODM. That's why he has been able to put the names of ODM guys who have won. He's trying to bring them closer and tell them, you see, we are together in this. Yes, UDA did not actually front a candidate in areas where ODM was fielding candidates. But during the election day, and even throughout the campaign, it came out clear that there are some people who seemingly have the ear of the president, or some people close to the president. And these people were challenging ODM candidates. Take, for example, Kasipul. We shared all that transpired in Kasipul constituency, especially on the voting day. And it emerged that there are individuals who seemingly have a bigger say and have the ear in those in command, and they were very much protected, more than even elected leaders. So you'll find out that even in these elections, for example, when we talk about Magarini, we had Harrison Kombe, who was actually ODM candidate. Then DCP had a candidate there, Kenga Stanley Karisa. But there was an independent candidate. You might find out that the government side would support someone indirect to make sure that ODM is losing. As they does that, they want to weaken ODM party. But yesterday, ODM asserted the authority, and this is a clear warning and indication to President William Ruto. What ODM has been able to do is to maintain their strength and influence after the death of Enigma Raila Amolo Odinga. Many believe that without Raila Odinga, ODM is completely dead and it will die from day one. If there will be death, it is not from day one, maybe another time. And that has been proven through this by-election. ODM is still strong. It still has a command. It still has a following. That's why you see people, even in Raila Odinga's death, they are still voting for ODM. That's a very clear, critical, and strong message to President Ruto. So ODM has come out victorious. If they, in fact, their wish was that at least they snatch one seat from ODM, especially ile ya Kasipul. And then ODM ibaki na hizo zingine mbili. Then UDA ionekane iko na 3, ODM iko na 2, hii ingine imeenda kwa mtu ambaye ako karibu na serikali, meaning UDA wako na 4. So they will count they have 4. Because after this guy has vied on independent ticket, then he has won. And come 2027, he wants to vie. He will not come on ODM ticket. Now he will look for UDA. And because UDA is working with the ODM, there will be friendly approach there. That is what they are looking for. So if the independent candidate had won that election, Ruto will be counting 4 parliamentary seats for UDA, 2 for ODM. And that is one of the ways of managing ODM. But ODM has stood its ground. And even when you look at the difference there, it is big. So Ruto is yet to politically penetrate Nyanza region. The difference was big. It is not like Malava, because Malava is 50-50. Mbeere North is almost 50-50. But now when you come to Kasipul and this other area, it was huge. The difference was huge. So after this election, the lesson we are taking home is that ODM, it is still strong. Tukishasema ODM is still strong, a lesson to take home for ODM. Going forward, negotiating, you must know that you are negotiating with a chameleon. This chameleon at any given point can change the color. This chameleon cannot be trusted. So they have to tread carefully to make a decision where do they want to go. They do a comparison between Gachagua and Ruto, who is a chameleon. And if all of them are looking like a chameleon, why can't they be independent and front a candidate? Now they are number 2. Discipline these by-elections, they have lost in a big way. Hakuna any parliamentary seat they have won. Hata kana na kusema discipline, the united opposition at large, they did not. And we'll be talking about that, the issue of mobilization and all those other things. So they lost in a big way. ODM can be independent and mobilize the coalition around it. I don't know your views, but kindly let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with this Punchline discussion. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.